Cheese. Cheese. Cheese.
What's up, Cheese Squad? This is Cheesehead number 2, and I'm back on my Call of War series. This one is Game 2, Day 31, and I think it's Episode 8. I'm pretty sure it's Episode 8. It's either 7, 8, or 9. I'm not quite sure, but I'll have it right for the title. Yeah. In the last episode, I think I had like a lot of territory in this area for South America, and basically I was planning to take the rest. Unfortunately, and very surprisingly as well, North Argentina briefly came back online to destroy my armies and take all my land back. So he was able to remove all my land from South America. And then he went active again, and at the time, I didn't have enough troops to launch another invasion. My African ally did, though, so he's working on that now. Spain, and however you pronounce that, but that country, they both went inactive, and I don't know exactly what happened, but somehow, someway, Poland got war with him. Poland pretty much destroyed him. I mean, most of his army is still intact. He's still got like 300 troops, but without his core, he's gonna be in a pretty good challenge to actually hold this land. I decided to invade, and you might be looking at my armies and thinking, that's not usual army that I have, because from the last episode, the usual army that I would have would be 3 tanks and 4 infantry, and then they would go on. And that would be 1 division. I decided to change it up a bit. Now I'm going for 1 division would be 10 of a unit, so 10 tanks. Here we have 10 infantry. And basically, that's my new standard unit. So yeah, now I'm basically trying to take Egypt. Normally I wouldn't do this, because, you know, Spain still has 300 troops, and, most of my troops, like, there's like a couple of artillery in there, but most of the troops fighting is just 10 infantry and 10 tanks against 300 units. But the reason that I actually did this was because I need land, like, really bad. My manpower production is so low compared to my other resources. At one point I had like 70,000 metal, but I couldn't make very many tanks because I only had like per day I would usually get like 20,000, I think it is. Production per day, yeah, like 23,000. So I don't have the ability to make very many units. So yeah, right now that's why you might not see very many units right now. Although I do have a very strong Navy and Air Force right now. And they've been a big help here. There was 1 massive army in here. Well, when I say massive, I don't mean massive. My Air Force has also helped a lot. Like, units similar to this were stationed in here, 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 and there. And my Air Force was basically just able to take them out, along with my cruisers and destroyers, but mostly my Air Force did all the damage there. And so that was quite a big help there. Yeah, that's pretty much what what's going on down in this area for research and stuff like that. I'm researching militia and SP artillery. Militia, well, militia's so cheap, and I don't have much manpower, so I wanted a unit that could be like quickly built. Because if you take a look here, like a level 2 barracks, try to make infantry. My infantry is good, but it takes, with a level 2 barracks. With a level 1 barracks is even worse, but 2 days for 1 infantry. That's a long time. Or I could take 3 hours and get a militia unit for a lot cheaper. So that's basically the plan there. Because I do need more defensive units. The infantry and the tanks, they're like offensive. And I'm going to get militia for the defense. Because it's very cheap. It doesn't require very much manpower. For the SP artillery, I want some artillery that can actually keep up with my units. I don't want to have to slow down for them. Now for production, basically I'm making a lot of navy. Well, not too much navy because I can't make a lot of anything, but I'm making some navy. I'm getting aircraft carriers mostly. The reason for this is because eventually, I might need to bring my Air Force across. Like, for example, if we ever decide to invade Tibet, I gotta get my Air Force over there. So I can send over aircraft carriers. If we take a look in the coalitions, there are only 2. It's just Berlin Wall, which is the coalition I'm in, and the CCCP, which is basically our enemies. Everyone else is inactive. Japan went inactive, but New Zealand got to take his place and is basically invading and taking over all of Japan's land. And North Mexico also joined. North Mexico also joined the CCCP. Oh, this is one thing I forgot for production. In this city, I'm making a nuclear bomber. It takes a while. I've been building this nuclear bomber for like 2 to 3 days now. But once this is done, it's gonna be awesome. It'll just be so easy to bomb out everyone. And I'm gonna try and keep making more of those nuclear bombers. The only problem is they take, if I can take a look here, nuclear bombers. Here, 8,000 manpower. That could be like 5 light tanks, or like 5 medium tanks. That could be like 5 infantry. That could be 10 militia. But it's probably worth it. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And the question for you today is, do you like cheese?